Hello everyone and welcome back to this Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So we have only got one more shrine left to find. So I believe it's like up here, but then it gets really cold in this direction. So you gotta be kind of careful. Like you can already see the temperature gauge in the bottom right hand corner, kind of getting a little bit cold. So like when that happens, that means it's time to eat some food to make me immune from the cold. But that only gives us 3 minutes to get to where we need to go, which is all the way over there. Can't even see it, so let's hurry. Oh, we should probably equip my proper weapon. Okay. And it's important to do this because if I take one of my Boko clubs and then do this, it actually keeps me warm, and then I can effectively just go across Mount Hylia without really needing to fight or worry about heat or my limitation on heat. Which is useful in this situation, especially because it's like getting dark now. But my main concern is that if we get attacked, as soon as we use this weapon, it disappears. It's a bit annoying. Which is why it's good that we've got the heat resistance on. See, like those guys there. That's why I'm kind of happy this game doesn't have levels on it. Of course, we can just set fire to everything. Hope that that saves us. You know, if there's money in arson, we'd probably be rich by now. Okay, it's this direction we need to go to. Yep. Okay, we are running out of time quite fast, and I don't have that many bits of food to eat. Okay. So we need to hurry. Don't have time for you right now, bats. Or keys. Wherever you are. You're bats. There are actual chickens in this world. I imagine there are actual bats. Yeah, fun fact. This is the first Zelda game that has regular chickens in it. Like, I'm not talking about cuckoos. I'm talking about chickens. Like, actual fully fledged chickens. We've only got a minute. Can we make it? We better be able to make it. Oh wait, I can always start a fire. If I have to, I'll start a fire. But I'd rather not have to do that. Let's keep going. Okay. Up the hill we go. Let's steal their meat. And steal their food. What does that even mean? Okay, let's pick this up. It's okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Let's get inside. Let's skip and just get inside. Before we lose health. Oh, we did it, guys! We did it! We didn't lose health because of the cold. That was the one thing I wanted to achieve out of that, and I did it. There's probably better ways to do it, like actually getting the warm doublet, but you know what? Life is too short for warm doublets. Okay, yeah, it's a trial, and you've given it to us in the name of the goddess Hylia. We get it. Okay, this is probably the rune that people... Lots of reviewers said that this rune never came into its own. Like, it was kind of awkwardly placed. And I don't agree with that because I used it a lot. I always felt like the bombs were kind of the ones out of place. But, hey, that's just me. Maybe they used it a lot. Oh, maybe they used the bombs a lot. I personally found myself not using the bombs that much because bomb arrows exist. But yeah. I have to say, this is probably one that I used most next to stasis. Just because I found it useful in a lot of different situations. Okay. Some ancient screws. Oh yeah. We want to get this chest, so what we do is put one of them here. We jump, and fuck. It's okay, I meant to do that. I was just testing all of you guys. And, you passed. Wait, why did I do that when I can just climb up, please? Again, testing you guys, like, I'm fine. I'm a pro at this game. I'm a pro. Okay, up we go this way. Let's see, what is up here? Are there any other chests? Not as far as I'm aware. So let's just go up and get our spirit orb. And by get a spirit orb, I mean skip this part because... Skip. Oh yeah. And skip. Okay, jump slash. It's a slash, but also a jump. Rafts. Oh yeah, you can get a Korok leaf in this game. I had a Korok leaf for most of my last playthrough. Like just one. The other ones I ended up just throwing away. Okay, it's cold, so hurry. With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrine on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 points and shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. Is that spelled INTRSEX? No, Link, it is not. I shall wait for you there. Okay. Yeah, we understand. Okay. So, first things first. Look, imagine they all intersect. Where do they intersect? Oh my god, the Temple of Time. Who would have guessed? Not that I'm being sarcastic or anything. It's just that... You know, it's the Temple of fucking Time. You can't put that in a Zelda game without it having, like, some significance. Although, I will admit, in this game it does have, like... Once you leave the Great Plateau, that's it. It's done. And I kind of wish it had more significance in the game. Maybe it does, but I haven't noticed. I wonder what the climate is like in Hyrule. Because it seems to get like quite cold at night, but also like there's a desert right next to it, so it can't be that cold here. And there's a beach, or is that, no, wait, never mind, there's not a beach. Is there a beach in Hyrule? I mean, there are beaches, obviously, because, I mean, you'll see in the world map. I've heard Hyrule described as having quite a mild climate before. It certainly doesn't look tropical. Maybe it's like the south of France climate. You know, warm, long summers, but then quite mild, chill winters. I don't know. Or maybe it's just got the same climate as Japan. That wouldn't shock me. Or did they even think about the type of climate it would really have? Did they just go, nighttime it's chilly, daytime warm? Okay. Hey, there's a thing. Hylian trousers, cool. How much more armor do those put on me? Quite a good bit. Okay. See, spears are fast. They're fast and long-reaching. So as much as they've got, like, weaker attack than most other things, as long as you've got a good button that, like, can almost simulate a trigger command, you're good with spears. Search. Ancient spring. Okay. An ancient spring. Ancient screw. It's good to search the guardians for ancient bits and pieces because it just is. No, I really should have been writing jokes as I was going with this for my comedy video. But maybe I won't do the comedy video, who knows? Okay, let's pray. You have conquered shrines and claimed the spirit orbs. I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. Exchange for 4 spirit orbs. Let's get an extra heart container. Yes. Okay, cool. Yes! To see those hearts. Go and bring peace to Hyrule.
Ho!
The fuck did you call me? I know I made that joke once before, but, you know, he called me again. The blessing of the gods has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. Okay. So we have to get up there. I believe we get up there by climbing out this window. And then climbing up there. But we have to climb up there the slow way, because if you do the jump, it's faster, but you lose a lot of stamina. So while we're climbing, let me tell you guys a story for free. Someone stole £950 from me this month. That's not been fun. I've been trying to get it back, but a lot of it is a waiting game. Be careful of your card details, people. And the moral of that story is, Faust knows how to change a mood in 5 seconds. Okay, so the sky is on fire. This sky is on fire!
Well done there, young one.
See, my voice wasn't that far off of him.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
I'm going to be staying silent through this cutscene, guys. King Ram. Okay, now I'll stay silent.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
And then everyone died.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. and the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own...
Why is Link smiling? I'm
No
sorry
right
for
to
interrupting,
ask to
guys,
see
but he
me.
looks like he's smiling to me.
But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Okay. Go on. Here is the power glider, just as I promised. Why is it when people are in video games with English accents, it's only ever to play the stuck-up people, the royalty, or the bad guys? Just throwing that out there, guys. There are casual English people. I'm not one of them. I'm royalty, clearly. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that is it. I told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. And then he died. No, it's okay, he died a while ago. I mean, it's not okay that he died a while ago. It's just that, you know, he's dead. Okay, so that is where I need to be headed to. Okay, guys. I think that's where we're going to end this part. And in the next part, we're going to get to Kakariko Village. So don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, do all of the social links down below. And I will see you next time.